everybody, this is Lady T with your Virgo. The gang's all here reading for March of 2024. I apologize, it's taken me a little while to do these readings. Number one, they're a big reading, but number two, busy at work, so I will try to fit these in as I can. I've already done the collective reading for this, so let's go ahead and see what we're getting for you, Virgo. Spirit, please let me give a message of your energy and only your energy for the Virgo. What do they need to know at this time? I'm pulling a lot of decks as I did in the collective reading, but I'm breaking it down by each sign because just sort of felt like Spirit was like, no, you need to do this. So while these readings are longer, they will be individualized. So let's get into it. This first deck that we're using is the Song of the Grandmothers. What messages do we have for Virgo? My grandmother, I used to call her Nana, and then my great-grandmother used to call her Big Mama. So let's see what we have for you. I'm going to get them all out, and then we'll go through them. Give me some more messages for Virgo, please. More messages for Virgo. Thank you. Challenge position. We have had a few come out to include a blank card. So we'll talk about that as to what I feel those mean. Go ahead and give me any other messages for Virgo, please. Any other messages for Virgo? Just want to say thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And thank you for anything that you do to support the channel. Please spread the word about the channel. I am trying to grow it, but again, I like doing readings, so I'm going to keep on doing them regardless. And let's just see what we get. But again, thank you. Go ahead and give me some more messages for Virgo, please. Let them fall out completely or flip over completely. Thank you. Okay, I'm not going to take those because I don't know if they slipped or they were actually meant to come out. So let's try that again, Spirit. Last go around. Messages for Virgo, please. Okay, thank you. Let me grab some fell on the floor. Very interesting for you, Virgo. Well, okay, so let's see what we got here. And you know what? I didn't do what I did with the other signs, so we're not even going to touch these cards over here just yet. And I'm saying that because with the other signs, I did your tarot spread first. And so we're going to keep consistent with what I've done with the other signs first before we even touch those other cards over there. So let's see what we get for you for your tarot messages first. Either it's I'm tired or I don't know what's going on today, but we're going to see what we have for you, Virgo. Couple more. Spirit, go ahead and give me center energy for Virgo. Yeah, this is what I've been noticing over, in particular, the last couple of days. The cards fly everywhere. Crowning energy. Crowning energy for Virgo. Crowning energy for Virgo. Okay. Undermining energy for Virgo. What led up to this? Whew. I mean, I've got novels for you, Virgo. What the heck is going on with you? Outcome. Outcome for Virgo. Okay. One card. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so let's talk about your tarot messages first. So, center energy. First card we have here is spontaneity. So being spontaneous with timing, having determination to stay in the flow and be in the moment, So really, really important for you in order to have this spontaneity, in order to keep going and stay in the flow. You really want to stay in the present moment. Stop going back to the past or ruminating over the future, whatever it may be. But get your mind right is what I'm getting to tell you. Over the crowding energy, we have restraint. So what's holding you back here? Are you holding yourself back? What's going on here? Because that's a sort of blocked energy, right? Undermining energy, all in the challenge, and the restraint was in the challenge too. So maybe you're trying to come out of that. We've got departure. So you could be going somewhere, somebody else could be going somewhere. You might need to leave some things behind with the departure card as well. Let's see what else we have here. We've got turning point, so a decision, a pivotal moment with when it concerns love, right? And being the wisdom keeper. These are all in the challenge. So maybe really, really stepping into your wisdom is going to help you when it comes to this love situation, when it comes to um, leaving things behind, even and making this decision. Now, what led up to this? A whole bunch of cards came out on that. So someone's arrogance, yours or someone else's, following your intuition, purging some grief here, and some resistance, um, maybe even some bad habits with the indulgence there, right? Because maybe you want to be generous, or you're a naturally generous person, or you've had some generosity extended to you because you have persevered in spite of what was thrown at you, I get. Um, Next, we have wisdom again and privilege. So maybe understanding that you are meant to live a life that's more abundant. And I don't mean necessarily materially abundant, I mean spiritually abundant. Um, excuse me, because you are in the outcome energy. You're going to step into your power, your true authentic self, your true powerful self, as you move forward. Now we'll get into the grandmother messages. Song of the grandmothers. First one we had come out here is strength. So this is going to take that perseverance to keep going is going to take some strength. Okay. It says acorn becomes a tree. Take root. You hold the blueprint strong enough to grow. So this is about you're the key. Okay. You have all the DNA because the DNA is the blueprint to everybody's life, right? Your DNA is the blueprint. Now, what I thought was interesting, you have a blank card that came out here. Now, I got a couple of messages that came in with that blank slate, new time. Everything else is wiped out if you allow it. Okay. Also got you get to write the story however you want it to go. You get to create the next phase because we have friction. There's some difficulty coming up. Because we're trying to release some things. We're trying to release some of those things that led up to this, right? Some indulgence, some arrogance, some of that, right? Fissures revealed on purpose, shaking up your life. So almost like a tower moment is what I'm getting with that energy, with the shaking up your life kind of thing. Shaking you loose even with the departure card. We have grandmother bear, permission, knowing arms wrap you, meaning knowing that you're protected, your spiritual team is all around you, reassurance you're cared for, choose what comforts you. So really, really choosing what you want to choose at this time. Again, standing in your authenticity, your power. What do you want is what I keep getting overwhelmingly. Also in the reverse, we have grandmother gorilla, empathy, sensitive feeler, tenderness is strong enough to hold all that is. So maybe you are not being wanting to be empathic or vulnerable at this time, and not feeling supported, perhaps. Just sort of feeling raw almost. Also, in the reverse, we have follow the rhythm, solo or together, dance in sync with the beat. Again, maybe you're not following your rhythm, maybe you're not allowing for the dance. Okay. Then we have two more cards. So out of all the cards in this deck, I want to say there's only three of these. And guess what, Virgo? You got all three of them. Now, the other messages that came in when I pulled the second grouping is writing is going to be very important for you. to purge, to really get your thoughts out, to get your whatever out, because we have grandmother ostrich with the honesty here. Speak direct and plain, vulnerable yet tethered to the truths you house. So yes, you need to speak your truth in some form or fashion here, and do it with honesty and integrity, but nonetheless make it plain. We've got grandmother spider, creativity. Again, this is passion here. This is weaving your web as you move forward. You've got three blank cards here. That's a you get to create it the way you want it kind of thing. Spin your threads of web, create everywhere you go. So this is about planting seeds and really, really having things grow as you move from place to place. Okay, very Empress energy kind of stuff coming through there. Grandmother Redwood, a storyteller, because you have a lot of stories to tell with the wisdom keeper and the wisdom both coming out. Witness and record. Storytellers persevere. Lessons passed along. So again, sharing your wisdom for others, with others, to assist others. Pretty much like what we're doing right now. Pulling these cards to try to assist you in a piece of or little nugget of information here, to make it easier for you as you move forward. Now, this is the inner child oracle. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo. And I will, once I get them all out, we'll go through them. Okay, what else, Spirit? Go ahead and give me some more messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo. Thank you. Anything else? Okay. Challenge. Anything else? Let's go around. Anything else? Let's go around. Okay. All right. That's it. Okay, so we had some quite a few cards come out. Let me go ahead and get them in the right position, because there's some in the challenge, some in the upright, some in the reverse. Okay, first one we have here is say yes. Now's the time to be open and receive. So this is being in the right alignment to say yes to the universe, to receive the manifestations of your hopes, your dreams, your desires. What are you putting out there, kind of thing, right? And in the reverse, we have become aware. Listen to the wisdom of the body. You are not listening to your body at this time. You are not being aware when it concerns your body in some way. It says be true to who you are. This is the authentic nature. And I love the unicorn here that also has butterfly wings on it. It says fear will not stop you from shining. So this is really about breaking through the fear to shine anyway. You know that saying, what is it? Do it afraid kind of thing, right? Be still. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be. So this is about coming into the now, staying in the flow, getting in that energy to receive, quieting the mind, quieting your anxiety, all that kind of stuff. There is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. So Spirit coming in to give you a message of hope, confirmation of hope. We have flow with the rhythm. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. So this could be some kind of movement that you need to be doing that is going to help you, whether this be dancing, yoga, whatever it is that you are led to do. It says let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. So there could be some emotions, some things you need to purge, and that you're going to need to allow to happen. We've got pull yourself close. Every part of you is every part of your being is deserving of love, and maybe you have disowned parts of you because you felt like there were aspects of you that could not be loved, and that's what I'm getting on that. A pretty deep message there, actually. It says set boundaries, claim your power, and know your value today. Again, boundaries are going to be really important. Don't allow anybody to take your power away from you, to overstep your boundaries, or to try to exploit your kindness. It is never truly the end, beloved. In this, everything will be okay. So again, another message that everything's going to work out. It says you are worthy, you are worth it all, my love. So again, confirmation of worthiness, confirmation of, standing in your power and knowing that you're worthy, perhaps having to work on some self-esteem issues even. It's okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on truth. So again, not getting caught up in what others think of you and their perceptions, right? Now let's go ahead and move into the soul lessons, soul journey lessons messages for you, Virgo. Let's see what we get there. A couple more. We'll go ahead and go through them after I get them all out. Okay. Again, this is what I've been getting for the last few days. This energy is crazy. All right, let's see. What else? What else for Virgo? What other messages for Virgo? Thank you. Other messages for Virgo. Yeah, lot of energy. It's hard to shuffle when there's this much energy in the cards because they just fly everywhere. Okay. All right. Anything else? Let's go around. Okay. All right. So a lot of cards again. Got a lot of purple too, so a lot of spiritual things happening for you right now, a lot of spiritual assistance. So surrender. I can release my need to control. So stop trying to control, try to find out, allow, really trust. In the challenge we have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So really allowing for this death so that you can step into the new and stop fighting it. We've got friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So again, maybe a friend is coming to your aid to support you, understanding the reason that they're here. Denial, I acknowledge my fear. Denial, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. So really stepping out of this denial energy and replacing that with positive energy, because you are definitely in a worry mode. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. So purging this fear, purging this worrying, kind of anxiety kind of information, anxiety kind of feelings going through, perseverance for a second time. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Taking charge of your thoughts even is coming through. We've got imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So getting creative again, allowing the passion and creativity to flow through you. We've got blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So not blaming any other and not blaming anyone else for the decisions you've made where concerns your well-being. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. You've had empathy up here somewhere, and that was in the reverse. So not being empathetic. So you could go from not being empathetic to empathetic because you have a change in perspective. You cleanse your energy. You see things differently because you've asked for spiritual support for that. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And then here we have the fear again. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So this is about, even though you may be fearful of love, stepping into that energy regardless and going for it. Now we're going to move into the Lords and Ladies deck next. Let me make sure I didn't pick one of the... Okay, I didn't. Okay. So let's see what we get here. More. I'm just going to move this up here. What do we have, Spirit, for Virgo from this deck? Please let the cards fall out completely, flip over completely. Thank you. What do we have for Virgo, please? What do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo, please. I think they're trying to come out now. Yep. Okay, so we've got a couple that came out here, a couple in the challenge. What else do we have for Virgo? More that came out. So the first one we have here is, it starts at the top. A healthy mind leads to a healthy body. So remember, I talked about those thoughts, right? Controlling those thoughts, not allowing the fear, not allowing the anxiety to just, overwhelm you. You are doing well. You are at a higher level of learning. So you could be learning something new. You could be gaining this wisdom that we talked about over here. In the challenge, we have 3 cards that came out. Unite your heart and mind, allow calmness to be found. So stepping into that peace, right? In that calm again, coming back to what you normally like to do, which is be calm and without all this anxiety, all this fear and worry. Build the life you want, complete the journey you're here to follow. Again, that's why you have those blank cards. You get to call the shots on this here. Nourish who you are, make the best choices for you. Again, right here, where is it? This card here, where was it? Nope, where was it? I accept responsibility for my well-being. Nourish who you are, make the best choices for you. Again, maybe being selfish and making decisions for yourself, for your highest good, and not worrying about other people and how they feel about it. Do not lose heart. Allow life to lead a little at times. So again, really having trust and faith and releasing control is a huge message here. And then we have show others the way, act in a way that benefits all. So again, standing in your power, but also standing in peace and being an example for others. But also, whatever decisions you make sure that you are considering everybody in the situation, is what I'm getting on that one. Now we're going to move into, and I'm just going to move these up out the way. We're going to move into the higher self messages next. Spirit, go ahead and give me the messages for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo, let them come out all the way. Flip over completely, fall out completely, just like that. Okay. Again, we'll let them all come out, and then we will talk about it. What else for Virgo? Okay. So we had this one come out in the challenge, and we had these come out in the upright. So let's see what we have here. Okay. So on the right path. So even though you may not think you're on the right path, you are. So confirmation for you. We've got pray. So get back into your relationship with spirit at this time. Going to be very important for you to feel that ease and to just let it go, whatever it is, because you want that freedom, right? So when you pray, that's when you feel close to spirit. That's when you can release things. That's when you feel at peace, even because you're not angry anymore. Or a couple of messages came through when I saw that card. One, you're not angry anymore, or you are not dealing with this anger. One of the two, you're in denial about it. Maybe you feel like a failure. That's why it's in the challenge. So you're struggling here because you feel like you might have failed in some kind of way. But you are manifesting. So be careful with the manifesting next to the failure, because you don't want to be manifesting negative things. You want to be manifesting in your high energy. So really, really getting grounded, getting peaceful, coming back into a place of power is going to be important, especially if you're manifesting. And then also staying in the now, going with the flow, not fighting anything anymore, just going with the flow. Okay, now let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to keep those up there for now. We're going to move. I'm doing this reading a little bit differently, not in the same order. It's going to be all the same decks. It's just may not be in the same order because it's however I put the cards at the time, to be honest with you. So we're doing the, which one is this deck? Hold on. Yeah, this is the Akashic Truth Oracle. So we're going to do that one. And then I'll pull down those other decks I put up there. We'll get through those. A couple more. Alright, Spirit. What do we have for Virgo, please? Let the cards come out completely, flip over completely, fall out completely. Thank you. Thank you. What do we have for Virgo, Spirit? What do we have for Virgo? Okay, it's a lot of cards. Okay. Anything else? So a lot in the challenge and stuff trying to come through here. We've got stuck in fear. We've talked about the fear already. It says you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. So regardless, do it anyway, right? Whether you're fearful, worried, don't think it's going to happen, whatever, do it anyway. We have strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now's the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. So again, you've got a clean slate up here, right? We have those 3 blank cards. So you get to write it. How do you want it to go? And then how do you want to manifest it? Because you got to get your thinking right, because you want to manifest from a good place. It says trust in yourself. You've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to the highest timeline. Again, trust in yourself. Having confidence, self-esteem, right? Inner peace. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. So again, in that prayer, you're releasing, because there's nothing like when you're in that prayer state and you feel the presence of spirit around you. When you lay your head on your pillow and you feel spirit holding you in their arms, that's such a peaceful place. So really staying in that energy much more often, Virgo, is going to be beneficial. Forward movement. You've taken new empowered action in the direction of your dreams. Keep going. Identify tasks to reach your goals, including personal shifts such as a mindset and release of emotional triggers. Remember, we talked about negative thinking. We talked about some things that we need to release. We had the indulgence over here. We had the arrogance, something about that over there. Stuck in lack. You have all the resources you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, physical limitations that you think you have. It is only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. So keep moving. Rein in those fears, because you've got this and you're going to move forward. It says reach out. You've isolated yourself and you're trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help, so reach out to ask for support at this time. Spiritual team. Remember, we talked about prayer up here. So, prayer time is going to be very beneficial. Reaching out to your spiritual team, your ancestors. Everybody is there to support you. We've got obligation. Stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. So really, getting out of this what you should do mindset. Okay. And then the last one, wisdom. You've been here before and you know what to do. Yet you fear disappointing others. So again, what other people think is very paramount for you, Virgo. So it says the wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in this situation. So again, you're going to where's that card at? Where was it? There was a card about. Okay, where is it? Basically, just the same thing that this one said. Basically, is trying to achieve the best for everyone in the situation, kind of thing. Okay, now we're going to move into the secrets of the ancestor messages. Alright, ancestors, what do you have to say for Virgo at this time? What messages do you have for Virgo? Okay. What messages do you have for Virgo? What else? So, a lot in the challenge here. So we have a creature of earth, take charge. So again, taking charge of your life, getting grounded, taking charge, taking action, stepping back into the aspect of creativity, which is your passion again. Next, we have Mother of Water, emotional self-care. So as you're releasing, as you're purging, really taking care of yourself, listening to your body, because up here you weren't. We have also the Goddess Circle, Wheel of Change. So again, that wheel is turning, okay, for you. The deviant, chaos and destruction, that could be all in your mind. That could be all around you. But again, you are needing to stay peaceful. Father of Fire, passion ignited. That's that passion, that creativity coming back in for you. And then Jumbie, total disruption. Again, it's almost like double towers coming to clear out some stuff. Okay, let's see what else we have here. So we've got the Divine Masters Oracle for you. Let's see what we get for you, and then we'll get into the numerology deck and a couple more. I think one more after that before we close out with the postcards from Spirit. What else do we have for Virgo? A couple more. Messages for Virgo, Divine Masters. Messages for Virgo. Sheesh. Okay, a lot of messages, Virgo. Okay, again, a lot in the challenge. These all came out on the challenge. Don't really know what order anymore. But, Yeah, a lot in the challenge for you. Okay. So we have here the blue beings, light transmission, wounds healed, important information, charging up. So, you could be, again, that's that wisdom coming in. You had wisdom come out like 3 times. Okay. So you're going to get some information. Okay. You are going to be healed from some wounds that you're still carrying. And so you're transitioning, you're going through this activation. In the challenge, we have Gaia, resilient spirit, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. Getting out in nature is going to be very important for you as well. Stay grounded, right? Stay connected. We've got Metatron and Saldaphon. Metatron is the archangel over Leo, I think. Saldaphon, I don't remember which one he's over. It says synchronicity, divine connection, understanding lessons. So understanding things on a whole new level, that wisdom coming in. Ishtar, inner learnings, follow your heart. Truth prevails. Intuition here, following your heart, following what you know to be true. Challenge, Sangat Kumara, open channels, signs, codes, downloads, sacred information. Again, another card of information coming in. So you got a lot of communication going on right now, whether you know it or not. Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. So your gifts could be increasing. You could be finding out some things you didn't know about yourself, your gifts. Even we've got Lady Venus, light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. So you have a mission here to do something, and so you're going to be learning about that. We've got Commander Ashtar, leadership activation, time to evolve, trusting your ability to guide others. So again, you're going to be in a position of some sort, some leadership position, some knowledge position, some wisdom position, storyteller position, that you're going to be guiding others in that. We have divine director. Trust the process, create space for divine order to unfold. Again, not worrying about expectations, not worrying about timing even. We've got Bridget, inner fire, let your passion lead you to your purpose. Again, what is your passion? Sticking to your passion, and really allowing that to ignite you again. We've got Michael and faith, spiritual calling, divine protection, breakthrough moment. So you've got some epiphanies coming even. We've got Horus, manifestation vortex, belief makes manifest, thoughts attract and create. Again, be careful of those thoughts, right? Rein in those thoughts and manifest, because you've got 3 blank cards here. That means you can write it the way you want it to go. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in spirit and have that faith, right? We've got the Lemurians, clairvoyance activated, psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust your intuition. So again, heightened intuition. We've got Mahavatar Babaji, spiritual awakening, interconnectedness, understanding the inner working. So again, to me, that's understanding things in a way that other people don't. Deeper understanding even. And then we have Jujwal Kul, which is divine mission, enlighten action, make choices from the heart. Again, let your heart lead you in the next phase, right? This is the numerology deck for you. Let's see what we have for Virgo. We've got one more deck after this, and then we will close out with the final deck, which is the postcards from Spirit, as your final messages. What do we have from the numerology oracle for Virgo? A couple more. What do we have, Spirit? What messages do we have for Virgo? Let them fall out completely, flip over completely. Thank you. Yeah, the energy, I'm telling you, in these cards, it's crazy. What do we have, Spirit? Yep. There we go. Okay. Cards flying again. Okay. What else? Anything else? Okay, lots of cards again, some in the challenge. Okay, so the first one we had come out was abundance, number 88. Remember I told you there's a lot of spiritual up here with the purple. That's spiritual number 88 too, infinity too. Um, in the reverse, we have relationship change. So no, your relationship isn't changing. Whatever you think is happening, it's not, because nothing's happening with the relationship. It's going to stay the same. You are manifesting. You have 888 here. Um, we've got 5 changes, right? Okay, because fives are all about change. Completion, you've completed the cycle, so you're moving into the next phase. We've got spiritual partnership, so this is a union coming in here, partnership of some sort. I think it's in love just because of the card over here. We've got parenting in the challenge position, so you could be parenting and it could be challenging, or you could be reparenting yourself is also coming through. We have creativity, that's that passion stepping in, that's why you have the yellow. We've got spiritual career with 78. So you could be very much going to be involved in some way in a spiritual career, but you've got to step into this self-love, and you've got to persevere. You've had that happen many times in your reading. Persevere has probably come out 2 or 3 times. We're going to move into the Ask Your Guides messages, and then we have one more deck after this, and that'll be it for you, Virgo. So what do your guides want to tell you, Virgo? Okay, guys, what do you have to say for Virgo, please? Let the cards come out completely. Thank you. We've got a couple in the challenge. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Let's go around. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have here. Again, not in necessarily any particular order. These came out first in the challenge. These are in the challenge, so these came out. Okay. First we have self-love, nature spirit. So getting out in nature, really, really taking care of yourself right now. Rest, eating right, getting rest. Rest is coming through abundantly, clearly. Okay. Eating right, getting rest, taking care of your body, paying attention to your body and the signals it's giving you. Next, also in the challenge, we have invention, helper guides to help you create again, because these are both in the challenge. Next, we have truth, higher self. So this is about coming into the truth of you, who you are, how your authenticity is supposed to be expressed. We have ending, nature spirits, allowing things to end, understanding cycles, purging, releasing, leadership again, just repetition of messages now. We've got celebration because you're going to come back into your joy, your passion, your creativity again. Work, help our guides to help you with, planting the seeds because of the way that this is coming out on the card here. We've got charity, nature spirits, being kind to others, to yourself too. We've got purpose, teacher guides. So perhaps understanding your purpose, because maybe you don't understand it now. Maybe in prayer, second message of prayer. And then we have a restriction, second message of restriction. So just really, really, really releasing anything that's holding you back. from listening to your spiritual team, from having trust and faith, releasing this fear so that you can step into alignment and manifest things that you want to manifest in the right energy, and step into this place of receiving in the here and now kind of energy, right? Let's go ahead and see what we have from the postcards from Spirit to close out your reading, Virgo. Let's see what we get. Okay, what do we have for Virgo Spirit? Let the cards fall out completely, flip over completely. Ooh, it's hard to shuffle. Come on, work with me here. There we go. Let's get into a flow here. Okay, we had quite a few come out for you. I hope my voice holds out for all of these, but we're going to make it through regardless. First one we have here, dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas or inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you that we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on the earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspirations propel you forward. You are so, so loved. Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes the loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes the loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears may be necessary as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide, feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable, but leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did because a treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute string, for today is sleep time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall. We will not let you fall down, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in a free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into the transition, something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you are asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot about life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. Dear you, it might be hard to believe that you'll ever get where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can. There's a lot to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of the attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught up in the endless loop of wanting this or that so that you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so that you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and then peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Loving you so, so much. And remember, we talked about prayer twice. Remember, we talked about getting closer to spirit. So, again, confirmation. Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and changes upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown now, let go of the branch you're hanging on to, and let spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher John Campbell said? Take one step toward the gods and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. And again, third message about movement, dance, being in the rhythm, right? Beautiful energy. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Okay, we've got two more here. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums. Get on up and start that hustle toward your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move, say yes to life, pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the gods or us Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit in all of us, moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will be it will all be orchestrated by spirit. Arrive in divine, appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. And the last message, Virgo. Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach in this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. And with that, Virgo, much love and light, Lady T.